Well, shaking people. Back with another reaction, back with some more Duran Duran, and we're going back to the 1997 Medazzaland album. And I noticed a couple things. Number one, I hadn't even realized, but on the front of the disc it shows Simon, Warren, and Nick in sort of sketched outline. Hadn't picked up on that before. Also, it occurred to me, is this supposed to be the Rio lady, the lady on the cover of Rio, but sort of now like, a bit like, graffitied over and sort of off kilter because she's in Medazzaland? I'm not sure. Someone let me know if that's the case, but once again, I do want to comment on the artwork. Absolutely love the artwork on this album, and I've very much enjoyed the darker, more experimental sound. Once again, shout out to Izzy World for putting me onto this album, or describing it in a way that made me have to buy it. So yeah, we're going to listen to the fourth tune on the album, which is called Out of My Mind. I do understand, if I'm remembering this correctly, that this is one of the three tunes Simon Le Bon wrote to sort of process and come to terms with the loss of his friend, who apparently died when they were teenagers. Again, if I'm recalling what people have said about that correctly. So yeah, I don't really know what to expect. Ordinary World, I understand, is one of the tunes as well, and that one has a very light and floating, almost ethereal sort of feel to it, but this album so far has been darker, edgier, more dissonant, so we'll have to see how the lyrical themes and the sonic atmosphere of the album overall come together on this one. So obviously a dark album, not every tune has to be equally dark and dissonant, but again, given what we've heard so far, I am curious to hear where this is going to go, given what people have told me for the context. So let's get to it. This is Out of My Mind by Duran Duran on their 1997 album Medazzaland. Sounds like reflective. Like the keys in that.
Flowers at the door for those who left behind and the ones who've gone before. Here it comes now. Sure as silence follows rain. The taste of you upon my lips, the fingers in my brain, ever gentle as it kills me where I lay. Who am I to resist? Who are you to fail? Got to get you out of my mind, but I can't escape from the feeling as I try to leave a memory behind.
Oh my god.
Without you, what's left to believe
He wrote this after Ordinary World, yes? He's trying to I Will Survive and so, but I can't get you out of my mind. Listen to that. The tension, the dissonance to that interlude. Like slightly uncomfortable.
presence in a way I could not know, and I wonder, do you ever feel the same? In whispering darkness, do you ever hear my name? Got to get you out of my mind, but I can't escape from the feeling as I try to leave a memory behind.
Cognitively, he wants to move on, but emotionally, he can't. Oh, come on. There's like kind of like almost like a cowbell-esque layer to the percussion up top. Very clangy. Like transcending to like other dimensional vocal layers. This is a great song.
But I can't escape from the feeling as
like that really like intense sort of synth there for a moment. And it does have a weight to it. It's a heavy Again, having a sense of what that related to before it started did, I think, give me a bit of a heads up compared to my normal reactions to Duran Duran tunes that I'm hearing for the first time. Because obviously, you know, the chorus itself seems a direct communication to his deceased and departed friend. And, you know, sort of the question, like, do you ever think about me in that way? That hit me as, like, especially painful. But yeah, I am impressed by the idea of articulating so clearly the idea that, you know, mentally you understand that you have to move on, you have to, you know, carry the burden, but carry it and continue to move forward, but that emotionally part of you just can't, like, stop looking back. You can't, like, get past the feeling that that burden entails. So I really did enjoy that. Let me know what you think. I'm enjoying this album immensely. I'm only 4 tunes in, but I do detect a different flavor from some of the other albums, certainly compared to the self-titled 1993 album, which I'm also going through at the same time, which is an interesting contrast. I might be going through like 5 or 6 of their albums at the same time. Incidentally, I should mention, I'm about to get Notorious. It was already shipped, so it should be here soon, within a matter of days, I would expect. So yeah, let me know if there's a tune other than the title track, which I actually did already react to, because someone had requested that back when I just had Rio, the vinyl copy, and Greatest, and my, how things have changed since then. So yeah, let me know what you think of this. Let me know if there's another tune that remains on this album you're interested in hearing, or that you have something to say about, you know, lyrically or sonically, or just any Duran Duran tune you'd like to request that I haven't yet gotten to. Please do let me know. Other than that, thank you for listening and watching. I'll see you next time.